With this video, we will be doing Drake private entities exposed, and if you want to help the channel and the content that we make, and please help support our merchandise. The link is in the description. If you didn't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. Try and get the channel to grow, and the only way we're going to do this if you like, share, and comment on the content. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Let's go! Chi, get the yayo.
Get the yayo.
Between Kendrick and Drake has left Drake open to countless theories about his affiliation and connections throughout the industry. This just continues to show that everything and everyone in the industry is connected. One of the discoveries has to do with Drake's sex assault allegations, with his ties to countless minor girls, but also past women in his life who he had paid off. One of the women has been uncovered as Leila Lace. This assault happened in 2017 during the British leg of the Boy Meets World tour.
Wow.
According to the lawsuit, she booked a flight to see Drake soon after they slept together, but became angry when she did not receive a response and canceled the flight. And Drake stopped talking to her overall. But according to her, on her own account, she told him she was pregnant, and as soon as she did that, that's when he stopped communicating with her immediately.
How should... Dude, that's messy. It's like, this right here is like real messy. You know what I'm saying?
Extremely messy.
She said, sometimes she said I'm knocked up. He stopped picking up. Immediately.
It was like radio silence.
Facts.
Sure are you that you're pregnant by Drake and not somebody else?
Let me tell you something. And I'm going to just make this clear because, you know, I have been asked that before.
Of course.
I have a child, okay?
Okay.
I'm a mother already, okay? I know who I sleep with unprotected, period. So it's 100% sure he knows it. So at the end of the day, I'm going to just leave it as that, you know?
And when you approached him about it, because you told him you were pregnant,
Right.
what was his response to that information?
He pretty much was just like, oh, what's wrong? And then I told him, and then he pretty much was like, I'm going to call you back. And the phone calls just stopped. Everything stopped.
How long did it stop before you...
Yo, I'm going to call you right back.
Yeah.
And then never called back. I thought she'd say he switched the number.
Number switched or something.
Got the
Nah,
dial.
just-
Do. The number you have called.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Facts.
The suit alleged that Leila also claimed that Drake R'd her and that she demanded money from him, even after Manchester police cleared him of any...
That's a Pharrell chain. That's why he was like really mad about Pharrell coming get his stuff up out my house.
R'd her and that she demanded money from him, even after Manchester police cleared him of any allegations of sexual assault. After she allegedly refused to do a paternity test, Drake filed a lawsuit against her and claimed Leila changed the story to accuse him of sexual assault and said her claims were a hoax designed to extort money from him. Apparently, there's no credible evidence of pregnancy nor any baby. The case has been resolved, with Leila avoiding going to trial by agreeing to do a...
That was my number one question. I was like, well, where the baby at?
I'm pretty sure that was an older interview, like around the time that it happened. So who knows?
Yeah, so who knows?
Stipulated judgment, which prohibits her from repeating any past statements she made against Drake, which explains why there were articles about her social media presence being wiped from the internet.
So there you go. You were saying like, where's this baby? Da 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 da. She got that NDA. That means she got that bag. So yeah.
We'll never know.
Never know. She'll
I know
never tell.
we're in a hate Drake campaign, but he was actually proven innocent per the Manchester police. Nonetheless, Leila was still paid $350,000. But how did she receive the money? Well, Drake has a series of shell corporations, which isn't anything abnormal. A lot of rich people do this. The thing about Drake...
They say, yo, how did she get the money? They say it was ran through a bunch of shell companies. Like, why did it gotta be run through a bunch of shell companies? That even looks suspicious that it had to go through shell companies.
But nah, so it's really no trace coming back.
Yeah, we know why they did it, but why did you do it? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course we know why they ran it through the companies. It was a smart move because, you know, everyone always says, follow the money. So if you run it through shell companies, make it a little bit harder, but it's still going to be followed.
Hey, man. You know, that's why you do what you do.
is that a lot of the LLCs have raised a few eyebrows, including his LLC called the Silence Policy and Armerta, along with his partner.
That's the paper trail.
The silence policy.
This is shut up.
That doesn't look good. That's the name of the company? The
Silence
Policy?
LLC.
Crazy.
Adele Nur.
All right, let me make sure I got this straight.
Nobody.
These are the things Drake owns, right? Most of these make sense. You got to diversify your portfolio.
Facts.
But if you look at Omerta Creative Agency LLC and go to their like LLC profile page or whatever, it does exist. It's at 10960 Wilshire Boulevard. Their contact is one Adele Nur, another executive producer on Euphoria. You know, the show where the kids have sex? And if you call this number, it does confirm that they are Omerta Creative and that Adele works there. But if you go to their website, you may notice something a little strange. It's all in Russian.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure most of these landing pages and proofs of work don't exist.
Wow.
And why I say that is that there are a fat 3 people working there.
3 people.
Confirmed to be Drake, Adele, and this woman. So I don't know which one of them is speaking Russian secretly, but maybe I've uncovered something.
That is crazy. This right here is crazy for 2 reasons. First of all, it's crazy because it's in Russian. Why is it in Russian? The second row was crazy. This reminded me of when the people were talking about for the last 36 hours we were trying to find information on Kendrick Lamar. You feel what I'm saying? And other people are doing on the other side, but they're actually finding information on the other side.
Information. Stuff that just don't make no sense. It's like, really?
This is crazy.
This what you got going on?
3 employees? Crazy.
That I shouldn't have. The other thing that really bothered me is that it's been in business for approximately 5 years. Okay, what happened 5 years ago in Drake's life? Oh, just this sexual assault case, okay? And what does Omerta mean? As practiced by the mafia, a code of silence about criminal activity and a refusal to give evidence to authorities. So cool.
The phone number linked to Omerta
All his LLCs is about shh.
Don't say nothing.
At all.
is linked to Jaquavius Denard Smith, aka Glock 9, who we know is signed to Birdman's Cash Money Records, which is kind of a weird connection and very ironic. Regardless, we all know that Lucien and Drake have very close ties, considering Drake signed a lifetime $400 million deal.
Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien and Universal.
Wow.
Spilled the beans.
He's like, you know, like, man, my daddy got it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my daddy controlled the spins. My daddy got the DSPs. My daddy. Drake has a rich baby daddy named Lucien.
According to Rodney Jones' lawsuit, it claimed
It's like in today's day and age, it's not hard to fudge the numbers and make it look like something that it's not, and the general public's gonna believe it. And if you got somebody like him in your corner, that could be done like that.
Yeah, because the numbers we see, that's all that really matters to the general public.
Yeah, that's
you know
all.
What I'm saying? Oh,
that's what people
happening.
brag about. You know what I'm saying? They did this, they did that, da 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 da. You know how it go.
OMG, aka Lucien, played a role in concealing his delivery of cash to Diddy and his associates to benefit from Diddy's sex trafficking. So they failed to file tax disclosures of these ventures, concealing the cash transactions while sending money through suspicious transactions in order to profit from the sex trafficking parties. Uncovering Drake's shell companies has raised suspicion about what these LLCs are used for. Well, we all know allegedly, considering one of them is called the silence policy.
You seen all the Omerta? What that Omerta means.
A Twitter account named Ebony Prince 2K24 has exposed never before seen pictures from a surveillance camera. These pictures include Drake and multiple OVO affiliates and a journalist named Christopher Alvarez, who is apparently a New York-based journalist. People started connecting the dots between the video exposing Drake's pill bottles and the connection between the doctor who prescribed it. The same doctor who tried to get Kanye admitted and the doctor who hooked Britney Spears up on lithium.
Dang, he's everywhere.
He's getting mugs hooked.
But I'm surprised his name should be floating around there that people know not to deal with him. I don't understand how people are still dealing with him the way his name.
Because people don't pay no attention. They really don't.
It's crazy.
The cover art of Meet the Grams was not planted by Drake, and now we have proof. A new video of the Meet the Grams cover items has surfaced online randomly. Watch this video. Here we go. So the person shows the jewelry receipt. These are real receipts. Drake spent 63 bands that day. You know what I'm saying?
63 bands.
And this is the shirt that we see on the cover art. this is the Ozempic prescription. This is a real prescription. And the name of the doctor on that prescription is the same doctor that that prescribed Kanye West's medicine.
That's
crazy. We also see the pill bottles and the Maybach gloves. So the person said, Kendrick Lamar is not a liar and I am not a thief. Drake and DJ Academics have until noon on Monday to retract your claims of theft, or my attorney and I will exhaust every legal option available. This page also posted this screenshot that said, to Aubrey Graham, may this photo help jog your memory as to where you discarded those items. The issue in this photo should also jog your memory. Jimmy Brooks would not have been proud of you that night. Insinuating that Drake knows when he lost those items. And there's a weird picture of like a baby here, and there's somebody with an OVO hoodie. It's also important to note is the day of that, the receipt they have is the same day Drake bought jewelry from her. July 17th is the same date that's on the jewelry receipt. Just for proof, in case you want to screenshot that and look for it. I think this was posted to clear up the fact that you did not plant that evidence a week ago. Niggas had that since last year. So one, Kendrick wasn't lying. Two, stop going around jacking niggas robbed your father somewhere or whatever the case, whatever story niggas.
That was all stuff that, like, you and I both know what's going on. So that's all it is. You know everything I'm saying is true. Just a little proof, because you know everybody's saying I need to see some proof.
I need to see some proof.
Yo, here go the proof. Send me my bag, or it's gonna be a lot more than proof that I'm gonna put in the streets.
Yeah. So what you gonna do?
Yeah, facts. Pay up.
This was running with on the
playing
internet.
Dangerous games though, man.
And the rest of it, Drake knows.
Because at some point you gotta show your face.
When you dealing with somebody got shell companies, that's all on this. Yeah, and this is who you want to deal with. You gotta
play like that.
You gotta tread carefully. You got stuff set up just for this.
yeah, set up for this disposal.
Yeah.
The fuck they insinuating? I can't put two and two together because I don't know. I wasn't there. You feel me? But this video just surfaced online, and I think y'all would want to know what the fuck is going on. I thought we was done with this story, but apparently not, because more shit has surfaced.
CBC News did a report of Drake's Toronto mansion where they uncovered that Drake created a security firm called Jungle Lion Security. This is another tax loophole that also keeps his entourage, especially Chubbs, on payroll.
Has learned more about the security firm operating here outside the house. Have a look at that.
What Kendrick say? Let's really see if Chubbs ready to crash something. B1, it's a fast one.
right. You really go down for the cause?
Yeah.
Has learned more about the security firm operating here outside the house. Have a look at that vehicle. Jungle Lion Security presents itself as Canada's #1 provider of security services. But no one answered our repeated calls, and the firm doesn't appear to have a website. We obtained Ontario Transportation Ministry records showing the license plate on the company.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him. Them boys moving smart. You know what I'm saying? Them boys moving smart out here. I ain't gonna even hold you. I know what I'm looking at. They doing the thing out here. You feel me?
They handling that.
Yeah, facts.
The company's vehicle is registered to Aubrey D. Graham, better known as Drake. And the only person listed in the security firm's public profile is the man seen next to Drake in this video, his reported head of security, known to fans as Chubbs.
People that are in the rapper world,
Chubbs really ready to crash
the most highest threat level of any people in the entertainment industry.
Leather glove, no sequin.
In a music video 4 years ago, Drake showed off the lavish interior of his Toronto mansion.
That's crazy.
He never hid the address, even putting that nickname, the Embassy, on full display outside. But at a public council meeting in 2019, an architecture firm hired by the rap star revealed Drake's security nightmare.
Everyone knows where he sleeps, where he eats, and that has really freaked him out, us out, and we need heavy security outside.
At that meeting, the city granted Drake permission to build extra tall fencing around his property. And this week it was just outside.
That's when you get in that bag. You already said talking about, yo, can I do this? They like, hell to the nidzall. Drake said, can I do it? It's like, yeah, of course, whatever you want.
You know, we want you to feel safe.
Whatever you want, my guy.
The police say a suspect drove up and shot a security guard.
He was standing outside of the gates in front of the residence when the shooting occurred.
It's interesting seeing how Drake's private entities are now being looked at in the news and social media. They're beginning to dissect anything Drake has been involved in, all because of Kendrick Lamar's diss.
Yeah.
Well, that concludes today's video, guys. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and let me know what you think down below.
It's Lamar Wilson here, representing Ghetto Action News Network _, all lower cases.
No spaces.
You'll find us on Facebook, and when you do follow the page, share something, leave some comments, come back. All right, I'm going to get right into this. There is so much going on right now.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's real interesting. You're seeing about ladies saying they having babies and then they signing NDAs and get bags and, you know what I mean, companies with other companies. It's just, you know what I mean, it's cool to see.
Yeah.
A lot of this stuff was hidden, but a lot more is in the light right now. But I
Definitely.
think it's interesting information. What you think?
I think it's crazy. First of all, she got paid $350,000. That's a lot to pay for somebody that just spreading rumors. And I think it's crazy how he got all the fail-safe fall companies to hide everything, but stuff is still coming to light when you're doing everything possible to keep everything covered up. And stuff is still coming to light. That's just letting you know how much people are doing their research. We know people doing the same research on Kendrick Lamar really didn't come up with anything, but people doing their research up on Drake, and it's coming out with a lot, and more is coming out every day that pass. I can't wait to see what else.